What up?
What's up? Yeah,
How'd
so
you feel about it?
so this is what happens when I don't play like complete trash. And I when I say complete
Mhm.
trash, like I have higher standards, so it's like when I play well,
For
I
sure.
feel like I win because I had good execution and I hit hard
hmm
and my reaction time was good enough to adjust on drifts. But
hmm
it still feels like when I'm winning neutral, I'm not winning neutral because it's like, oh yes, I super hard outplayed Falco here. It's like, oh, I decided to commit to this option without really knowing what Falco wants to go for, and then
hmm
I just happened to play it really well because I put myself in that situation 80 quadrillion times already.
hmm Yeah, I have a similar feeling about how you play neutral. I feel like you have a clear idea of what you would like to do,
Yeah,
but I don't think it necessarily is informed by what I'm doing
it's
sometimes.
not against Falco.
So like sometimes you'll like run up smash and
Yeah,
like yeah, that covers like a bunch of options for sure. But like, what if I shield? What if I laser 2 times in
yeah,
place? Blah, blah, blah. What if I dash back, dash in with punish it or whatever? And it's like, okay, well, you're running in these situations where like you either hit me or get hit, and that's just life.
yeah,
Um,
exactly.
but I don't think it has to be that way. So one of the things that I kind of wanted to hit on in neutral that I noticed from your side is I feel like you are either a little uncomfortable with take laser mix-ups or you just prefer shielding. Do you feel that
I
way?
pointed that out already. I said I keep going into situations where my mix-up is shield and then I get grabbed every single time. And there are
Yeah.
a few times. So what I'm trying to do one is do more take laser dash back because
hmm
most of my, even if I'm not like super turbo aggro all the time, I
hmm
my goal is to hit you over and over again.
Right.
Like that's obviously my goal, and I don't think it's necessarily bad. But at the same
hmm
time, it makes me tunnel vision. And like if I take laser, my tunnel vision tells me to go forward instead of like,
hmm
well, you could get the hit if you just dash back and then waited for him to come in on the down air. And I did that a few
hmm
times where I took the laser, dash back, dash in JC shine because that's like the kind of the cleanest option I can really do there,
hmm
and it worked well each time. But
hmm
my problem is, I guess I have that mapped out. And I don't have a lot of other things mapped out,
Yeah.
and I'm assuming it has to do with the distances you're lasering at.
Yeah, that part of it gets really specific. So the distances I laser at definitely matters a lot. Um, so can we actually like boot into a game here real quick
Yeah, yeah.
to just kind of okay. So the way I see it, what the just level one, the interesting thing is I feel like you like playing out of your shield a lot. For one, because your shine out of shields are insane. Like your wave shines out of shield, you like wave shine down tilt, and sometimes you kill me off of that. So
Mhm.
like, okay, well, let's say I want to do like laser approaching down air. You shield, you shine out of shield.
Yeah.
Even if I like mid height down air, you're very good at shining it out of shield.
Yeah,
So it's like insanely hard to deal with, unless I have some sort of like plan against the shield, which is like late nair shine, maybe a running shine,
and you do that a lot.
or a grab. Yeah, exactly. I do those things a lot. I mean, I played against Kalindi forever, and he's also insane out of shield.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, if the Fox shields, I have to have some sort of thing I can do, right? Like running shine is unreactable. Late nair shine is actually the true combo on the shield.
Mhm.
Like laser approaching laser into shine is going to be helpful on the shield, and then grabbing.
The laser
Um,
kills me. Your laser on shields always kills me.
Yeah, and we'll get into that too because I actually think that's really interesting as well. Okay, so the thing is, it was harder to deal with Kalindi when he would shield, and it's specifically because of his defense against grabs or throws. I don't know if you feel this way, but almost every time I threw you, I got a hit afterwards.
Yes, and I
Uh,
know that's not supposed to be the case.
Exactly, yeah. So, like, to me, there's this weird part of neutral where you're playing out of your shield because you know it's effective, but then I grab you, and what should happen is, like, okay, I grabbed you, I don't really get anything, we kind of go back to neutral. But instead, what was happening is, like, okay, we're playing neutral, you're playing out of shield because you're very good out of shield and it covers a lot of things. Then I grab you and I get, like, big damage. And it's like, this just essentially shouldn't be the case.
Yeah.
So, like, my thing is, I think one, playing out of shield less would be helpful in neutral. Just because I feel like that's the point from which you like start neutral a lot of the times. Like, okay, we're dashing around, like try to power shield the laser or shield laser, run in, or like I predict an aerial is going to come, so I'm gonna like shine it out of shield and then like go from there.
Okay.
Which is decent and like, oh my god, should it be used, right? But just as a mix-up essentially. So do you kind of know how to defend against throws?
I know it has
or-
to do with smash. Yeah, I'm pretty sure on the smash. Oh, is it like up and away?
Yeah, so if you just like wiggle SDI up, you know what would actually be fun is what Kalindi always talks about. Hacks didn't even believe Kalindi, but off of up throw, you can reliably reach the top platform.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like...
Yeah, no, this isn't... That's free. That's literally free.
Yeah, and I can't hit you if you do that. Like, I just can't. At the very worst, you SDI up, then you shield, and it's just impossible.
Yeah.
And you can SDI in directions, too, that also make it hard. Like, right there, you just slight the eye in front of me, but ended up on this platform. Like, how am I supposed to know that and, like, do this? It's just impossible. Now, if you come over here as well, just back down to the ground, and do the same SDI.
I can get onto the side platform, right? Yeah.
If I back throw, I'm also, like, I got back throw dash attack on you, and, like, back throw regrab, like, all that stuff. It's like, that should never happen in a million years. Because you option select the SDI from the up throw and the back throw at the same time.
Yeah.
It's just like, I shouldn't be able to reliably get a hit. Like, let's say, okay, I back throw you, and then, like, I see you're on side plat, and I, like, outplay some weird side plat.
Yeah, you won that. Good shit.
Like, sure, yeah, I'm like a fucking mega genius.
Yeah, that's fine. If you outplay me, I don't care about losing from an outplay. I just want to actually give myself an opportunity to lose an outplay.
Yep, exactly. I agreed. Because, like, the thing is, you already got quote-unquote outplayed by getting grabbed, but the thing is about Falco is that I need to win 2 outplays to actually get a hit off of a throw.
Yeah.
Or at least that's how it should be most of the time.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, all of these are reactable, so... They're reactable in the sense that the throw, you can't trajectory DI on reaction, but all of the lasers come out late enough so that you can actually just SDI them.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yep, so like down throw, you can like SDI. What you want to do is down and away on that. I'm port 1, so there's like some really stupid cheese that's involved with all that.
Yeah, I know port 1 Falco has like actual stuff off the down throw no matter what.
Yep. Only like certain percents at certain times if I'm precise about some stuff. So come down here real quick. So the last part of this mix-up, and I don't know if you saw my video recently, I don't know how often. I'm trying to get you to like 37.
Yeah.
Specifically doing okay, cool. So forward throw. Let's actually just back you up a little bit here. Even a little bit more. So I'm going to pause here. So forward throw is interesting because it's essentially the only throw that you really have to worry about. And if you see yourself get grabbed, you should just start holding away. Because you can't react to forward throw happening, but you can... It's similar to Peach. You know how like you...
Oh, yeah. Peach and like the Puff Pound mix-up, it's the same shit.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. So you hold away on the forward throw, and that's going to be your most effective way to get away from my combos. So if I forward throw you, like you miss tech there, right?
Yeah.
But if you just tech away and hold away, let's just try it real quick. Yep. I can't get there in time to punish you. Okay. I literally cannot. And then even if you DI away and then tech in place, like I still really can't reach you before you have like.
I might be able to shine there, yeah.
Yeah, you might have been able to shine there. Like, maybe I could have ran a little bit farther, pressured your wake up before you could have done something. But,
again,
like,
that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. That's, like, pretty fine. Forward throw, in the heat of the moment, is really hard to react to a lot of the times. And, like, if I read your tech option, if you ever tech roll in, or if you tech in place, a lot of times I still get damage.
Yeah.
And then the only other thing about that, if you just come here real quick, I'm going to get your consent up again. Okay, perfect. So if you're limited by the stage, this is where forward throw gets like extra scary, because if you tech roll away or if you tech in place, well, like you're limited by the stage, and if you DI any farther out, I at least have you on the ledge or like off the stage. So like getting grabbed after 37%, like near the ledge, is something you actually have to be afraid of. And like, yeah, maybe I like get a combo or something. Oh, my forward throw is stale. You know, like maybe I get a combo, bam, whatever.
Yeah.
But I already had to grab you, I had to read your tech option, and then I got a hit.
Yeah, which is, again, that's fine if I lose. I don't care about losing those interactions.
Yeah, so all I'm saying is, like, forward throw is kind of the fast throw that doesn't have any, like, SDI counterplay that you should just always be able to reliably get out of. Sometimes you're going to eat the hit if I get the read and grab you in a good position. But other than that, I was, like, up throw, back throw, down throwing you, and I would just get, like, anything that I wanted for like, all of eternity. Yeah.
Even just holding out there, that was just crazy.
Yep. At certain percents, holding in certain directions will give you you get hit by a single laser and bounce away. But you have to be really careful. So like just hold left here.
Yeah.
So if you do that, oh maybe not at this exact percent. But I should be able to just combo off of that. And this gets really scary. Let's even just go to the top platform here. So just hold right. So I can do shine up B / shine back air mix up, and then it's like a 50-50.
Yeah.
And you got to be really careful about that. So that starts around 70%. Where like after I up throw you, if you hold a direction, I get some pretty juicy like.
So I want to do the wiggle smash there.
Exactly, the wiggle SDI up and around will always make sure you get hit by the lasers and SDI away from me.
Okay.
And it's just like you're always gonna get hit by the lasers, no matter their percent. You're always gonna be able to DI away from the back throw and the up throw. Like, it's just really good.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. So that's how I saw neutral. I was like, okay, he's giving me all these opportunities to like sometimes get close enough to get a grab. Sometimes you're like hard committing with up smash, and I'm whiff punishing really early or really quickly on the ground with grab, and then I'm getting some sort of damage or position, and it shouldn't be as consistent as it is. Like, I should be getting some damage, and I should be able to outplay you sometimes post grab.
Yeah, of course.
But it just shouldn't have been as consistent as it was, especially because it was such a big part of neutral.
Sure.
Yeah, so that's how I saw it. Now, the other part of you using shield in neutral, is a lot of times, I don't know if, are you always trying to power shield the laser when I shoot lasers?
Not a lot of the time, yeah, but not always.
Okay, because it seemed like sometimes you'd miss it, and your standard option that you generally do after you shielded a laser and then had to do something was like full hop out of shield, like falling up air or drill. I don't know if you feel like you've seen yourself do that.
That's an autopilot.
Yeah. I think that's like almost every Fox in the universe does that. So you like run in, shield the laser, then you like full hop towards me.
I need to wave dash back sometimes too.
Yeah, wave dash back is really good. Wave dash forward can be decent sometimes, although of course that's scary. But so, and I'm sure you kind of like maybe even already intuitively understand this, or maybe you just already do. But the range of Fox's dash full hop aerial goes from like, you know, the middle of battlefield to the other side of battlefield, right? And that's scary as fuck. Especially if we're on like Yoshi's. What PP called Fox's full hop is omnipresent, which just means it's just always something you have to worry with. Yep. Yeah, and he's correct. It's just always there. But if you shield and you full hop at a shield, you only have your drift available to you. And this makes it so much easier to deal with. Because as soon as I shoot the laser, you shield. All I'm thinking is like, wow, he can't hit me if I stand like here. So now I can be close to you. Now you're in an unreactable range. Now I can do an actual important mix-up. I can dash dance. I can wait for you to land from your full hop and actually have like a reliable spacing I can punish you at. Like, life becomes omega easy.
Yeah.
So you shielding the laser is like, okay, well, he's either going to hold shield and wait for me to do something, or he's going to full hop out of shield, and then I get to play like a much easier mix-up than I would have if he had like stayed mobile in some sort of way.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I should definitely be using a lot more take laser then.
That's how I feel, yeah.
Okay.
The thing is, too, if you don't power shield the laser, if you crouch cancel laser, you just take the percent, but the frame advantage is exactly the same as just regularly shielding a laser. Which could be really useful. And then if you get hit by a laser and we're not close enough for me to hit you, it's like, okay, well, you're just taking the percent, and then you get a much better mix-up afterwards.
I need to implement CC laser more. I've been telling myself to do it forever, but then the second I get into a game, my stupid autopilot takes back over because I'm not comfortable with the character. But that's something I have to like force myself to do.
Yeah, part of the thing is like I think that CC laser is broken. It'll become more and more a part of the meta. But I do think that staying mobile and staying threatening is important. And if you're staying mobile like this, you know, dash dancing or dash wave dashing or whatever, you're never just gonna be like sitting there crouching, like waiting for a laser. So it's hard to do that. But so I don't know. Kalindi put out a video a long time ago. I think maybe he only released it on Patreon. It was about like the take laser mix-ups that he does. Have you ever seen that one? Just curious.
We probably talked about it at some point, but I've probably forgotten it because I've cycled through 80 things.
Cool. So one of the most powerful options that Falco has that I spam in neutral, and Mango of course spams it in neutral, he's literally notorious for, is laser dash back dash in, right?
Yes. He does it all the fucking time.
Yeah. So it makes it really nice because he shoots the laser, he dashes back, right? And then he can kind of react to the situation. If you full hopped post take laser, like he doesn't have to commit back in with something really hard. If you do an up tilt, okay, well now he's gonna punish you. If you did a shield, maybe he goes in with like late nair or something. If you dash back, he has an opportunity to like take space and do an approaching laser. So like this is just really good. It's really good for him to like react with.
I can do that too.
Yeah. So this super depends on the spacing and everything, but one option that Kalindi really likes to use in a spot like this is take laser and dash forward, dash jump shine. Like, not even dash JC shine, like literal, like, just jump on me. It's really quick and hits Falco if he tries to do anything in the air. Yeah, exactly, perfect. And then you just get me into the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really difficult. So, another good thing that you were already doing is just take laser dash forward nair. I think that's really solid too. Of course, if I like have predictive counterplay, I can like immediately back air you out of it.
Yeah, which is fine.
Laser up tilt. Yeah, exactly. Which, like you said, is all fine. Like if you dash back and I up tilt in place, well, like life goes on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
I don't mind. I would never mind losing a set to someone if I felt like I understood everything was going on, and I just have to go back like, okay, so whatever RPS game I was playing for whatever reason was incorrect.
Yep, exactly.
That's not an issue for me.
I just felt like you need a way to threaten the laser dashback like.
No, you're 100% right, because that's what Mango murdered me for the last time we played.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'll try that JC shine.
Yeah, doing it out of crouch is pretty difficult, I'll say, but yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll just do laser, dash back, dash, and nair. Perfect.
Yeah.
You're literally a genius. Now I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect.
that seems really hard to deal with. Okay.
Yeah, it's super hard. It's really fast, pushes me to the corner, hits me out of the air. It's just like the most busted thing.
And if I lose, it's like not like big. It's not like big commitment, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so a lot of the time too, if I laser then I down air in place, if you do the dash jump shine and you're in the air and you get hit out of the air, you're just gonna light cancel and then we'll be close. Like you're at a high percent right now, so you're gonna get knocked down.
But at low percent.
a lot of times, yeah, if like my main counterplay is to like down air you running in or something, and then you dash jump shine, it's like, okay, well maybe you land shine me and then like life just sucks again. Yeah, like you right there was so good.
And I can just do like that, and that's just
exactly. Now we're just this little scramble.
And I've been thinking about using like jump and early percents for like laser and aerials, anyways, just to get to the ground faster, like ASJ down on it, and just try to fight from there because it's a decent way to threaten that too.
Yeah, and always keep in mind you have take laser double jump too, which is really hard for me to punish / deal with. Like if I ever actually hit you out of the air. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So yeah, dash jump shine I think is just this quick way to hit Falco out of the air, push him to the corner / the ledge, which is like where Fox kind of thrives in the matchup, I feel. So I think that's really useful. At least it can test the dash back dash in. And then yeah, the nair that you were doing was fine too. But that I feel like was kind of the missing puzzle piece when you were doing your take laser mix-ups. Like yeah, sometimes you did dash back dash in, JC shine or grab or whatever. Sometimes you were full hopping and then drilling me for approaching. Sometimes you do up tilt. I'd say that you could probably do it a little bit more.
Yeah, I need to use more up tilt, especially like that up tilt, the left and up tilt.
That's definitely really good too. And then yeah, so one thing that's kind of interesting if we want to talk about specific spacings really quick, because like this does get Omega specific really quickly. But if we're standing close to each other and you're just not crouching and I do this, you're not going to be able to dash back, up tilt, or full hop in time to actually avoid this. Right? So this is just like a really difficult thing to deal with because we're close. But I have to do immediate aerial, right? So if I do immediate aerial and you shield it, well, now my life is hell.
Okay,
right?
so that's how that makes actually play. So that's good to know then.
Exactly. Like the way you were using shield felt to me like a crutch and not a mix.
No, you're 100% correct. That's why I wanted to talk to you.
But here we are, like, okay, well now I want to do early aerial to hit you. Shield comes out frame 1. I have to early aerial if I want to hit you. And you're like, if I early aerial your shield, you just destroy me.
Yeah. And if you do late aerial, I can just shine you. I have time.
Yeah, like half the time. Yeah, exactly. We're at least playing a mix-up afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, okay, maybe I do late there and I outplay you into a shine or something, but it's like, okay, even then you're not going to hit. Maybe you roll post-shine. Yeah. It's like, there's like a million things that could happen afterwards. But that's how I think shield should be used. Like, protecting yourself once I'm already at a close range, potentially threatening to hit you.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm this is the worst thing ever.
Okay.
So yeah, I have to like put myself at the mercy. Now imagine I like predict you're going to shield. So I do late aerial, right? Well, like even at this range, if I want to do that, if you did, up smash, take laser, turn around, up tilt, dash back, anything, other than shield, well, now I'm getting screwed for trying to punish the shield. Right?
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
This is what I mean, by the way, chat, this is what I mean by 90% of Falcons have no idea what they're doing, because what I do works against every single Falco. Literally, like, without fail.
Yep, I agree. Keep in mind, like, Mango is even more of a master at all of these mix-ups than I am. So, like, he's really good at recognizing the spacing, reading what Fox likes to do post-laser, understanding the spacings, the mix-ups, the frame advantage, even, like, kind of intuitively. So, I think, like, understanding is part of the battle, but then, like, you know, you still have to contend with them, right? And that's also a tricky part of the matchup.
I think once I get it down, though, I have enough, like, matchups, like, I'm not here to complain about Fox Mark, because I think the matchup's actually fine, but it objectively is a very, like, there's a lot of shit that you have to contest with spacing and mix-ups, and so I have a lot of experience playing those mix-ups. I just have to apply it in the different matchups.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not super worried about that. Like, I don't think it'll be an issue if I can actually understand everything.
Yeah, and you hit Omega hard, so it's like, okay, you win a mix-up, maybe you kill somebody. Which feels great.
Neutral-wise, I should never beat you. Like, not should never beat you, but, like, if you consider just our neutral game, like, I should not be winning sets, basically. It's just, I do have, like, straight up, I touch you and you're dead.
Yeah, I hear you. I feel like a lot of the time your game plan is, like, get close to the Falco, kind of scrap with him, Falco shoots off to the side, and then you'll just kill him off of it. And it's like, okay, that's a pretty reliable strategy, but imagine that you could do that consistently off of just mix-ups.
Yes, and that's what I want to go for, because I'm tired. I'm tired of running in at Falco, and it's funny because, like, I always see people saying, "Oh, it's lame." It's not lame. It's just Falco literally. Like, the reason I like this so much is because Falco can't fucking contend with it.
Yep.
And so he has to play another style to get it. Like, even Mango does not scrap with me like that anymore, because he's like, no, I can't do this. Like, Fox is just faster. I have to play laser game.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was like the biggest stuff that I noticed from neutral. I have like other things that we could talk about if you want, or we can like play another set.
Let's play a set.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
And likewise, if there's anything you want to talk about, let me know, because obviously I'm not a Falco expert, but if there probably will be habits that I notice.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds good.
All right, cool. Battlefield is fine.
Sounds great.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
Kiko, thanks again for the sub. Sorry that I didn't respond earlier. I'm gonna try really hard to like apply concepts though, and not just fucking be a dumbass.